So
recently
I took America Chavez to rank 3 on Awakened for offense in Battlegrounds because I'd seen some really cool stuff with her, and I just wanted to have a little bit of fun. She definitely was not objectively the best choice for me to rank, but she's really fun, and that's what this game is about. So I took her up to rank 3. Here I am dueling my buddy Cody. He was kind enough to allow me to test her out right after I ranked her up, and this was actually my first ever fight with her. So you want to end with a
throw the
heavy
special 1 on the second hit.
Then you want to do a 2-hit heavy into a special 1 to get your second mode. Then you want to do a 1-hit heavy to get your third mode.
To Forgotten.
And here I could just combo into special 2.
And you also don't
but instead I wanted to go for a second set of charges.
Conclude. I'm going to let this heavy conclude so that I can get the second dimension.
Power gain one, so I do a stand-up special 2 intercept. Look at that,
and you
last
can see that
hit,
he just got
37,000.
And also look at this, my basic hits. That's a 10k medium.
Heavy attack, the first hit crits for
Massive
13k.
Special 1.
The special 2 hits for over 21,000 damage, and yeah, she beat Longshot in a mirror matchup. She's pretty darn good in the right scenario. Here I took her into Incursions. This is just Sector 7 because I needed to finish up those milestones. But yeah, she does have hacks. I'm not really sure which. It looks like I have the stun hack up. I have Impact Purge. So you're gonna see, because she gets extra damage based on the amount of dimensions she has up. And so that first set of Legion was 256, the second set's 302. So that looks like about a 20% increase. This time it should be at like 350 maybe. Yeah, 350. So now she has her max damage. I believe it's unique dimensions. So we are going to end with a heavy to re-up my anti-power gain one. Not really sure what that's called. And I can do special 2. I guess I'm baiting that out first. I probably am going to end up doing a 2-hit to refresh my yep, and look at this regen too, by the way. There we go. Back up to max. So her damage is definitely not amazing, but it's honestly solid. It's nothing crazy, it really isn't, and I don't want to mislead people and say that it is, but it's really fun, and she spams the hell out of some special attacks, which is always really good. She's just a really fun champion to play. There really isn't anything else to say. There, I probably should have ended with a different combo end. I'm not really sure why I did that. Boom, special 1. What am I doing? That's so weird. I really should have done special 1s here, but it's fine. Special 2 probably finished it. Yep. So, just a little Chavez fight right there. Here's a fun one. Never Back Down Conflictor. And I want you to see how, even with heavy impact purge, how it's how it kind of interacts. So he's debuffing in Wrench now, which is actually perfect. This is a little bit of a slow fight, but I mean, just look at this utility right here. So I'm trying to bait this out. Whatever, I don't really care anymore. Let's see if he throws it. He does throw it, but look at how little damage Conflictor actually, how little power Conflictor actually gives. That's like almost nothing. And that's with 1 set. I'm gonna build up like 3 sets at some point, and it's gonna be really, really fun. So we bait this out. Now I probably want to go for a. Ooh, I'm going for all of them. All right, and then I can, I guess, do a. I'm not baiting this out. I would assumed I would have just sent it, but I guess this works too. So I can just do a 1-hit and a special 2. There we go. Special 2 hits pretty hard actually. And yeah, so now I'm just spamming heavies. Look at that power gain. That's not even a lot at all. Alright. I'm going to bait out the special 2. Dex, block Dex. I can do the full Dex, but there's really no reason to. I have enough health, and it'll be fine. So here I kind of wanted to squeeze in it with the prowess, I thought. Oh, I guess I was instead trying to spam specials to see what would happen with Conflictor. I was trying to spam heavy attacks to see if the dimensions would reverse Conflictor, which they do. Then here do I just throw it. So I was going for more of a utility rotation there, just kind of like seeing how much I could shut down the power gain. Just having a little bit of fun, because, you know, you can show damage all day, but kind of showing her power gain utility is kind of interesting. Here we go. And now I should probably throw special 1s. In some of these fights, I don't even really throw special 1s, because I'm going for more, just using 1 kit over utility, and if you're throwing special 1s, you kind of bypass that. Not bypass that, but you get almost too much power to fully utilize her last heavy attack, because you don't want to knock them down. You want to chain into special ones, so it's kind of hard to throw special ones and use her power gain utility. And so that's why sometimes you see me doing it and sometimes you don't. I wonder what one I end with here, but I'm full yellow bar here. Yeah, so if you end with Reverberation, you do get healing off of this hit. 34k with the 17k red damage. That's over 50k special last hit. So definitely, I'm not here to tell you that she hits super, super hard. This is clearly a lot more utility focused as opposed to damage. I just think she's really fun, and that's what I'm trying to illustrate here. Here we have an Elsa fight. Let's see what we got here. Just a simple path, so no nodes, obviously. She also does shrug parries at some point, and so just being careful to hit in relatively quickly is always a great idea. But I do have time, as you can see. Okay, there we go. That's our first node. I think I just do the regular damage rotation here. So end your heavy, 2-hit heavy special 1. Then I want to bait this out. Do I heavy counter this, or do I combo? Combo. There we go, special 1. And I have a little bit of MD from Impact Purge. Chavez doesn't have any Nullify in her base kit, but she does from Impact Purge. So throw the special 2. Heal back up to, not even full. Okay, interesting. I guess I got no crits or something. See, her healing is definitely not her main part of her kit. It's kind of fun, though. It's like a fun little addition. So here I should cycle back to special 1s once I can get her to throw it. Let's see. Kind of being a little bit stubborn here. Yep, there we go. There's my Reverberation. Now I want to get Utopia up, or I can just do a heavy attack and then chain from Utopia into special 2. Either one works. Alright, so end it, chaining from the Utopia parallel into the special 2. That one hits pretty solid. She won't throw it, but it's fine. So yeah, definitely not the biggest damage dealer, but also at the same time, a really, really fun champion to use. There I re-up my Reverberation. A special 1, special 2 should finish the job, if she will ever throw a special attack. Oh, I know what I do here. Yeah, I just knock her down. Special 2, unblockable will finish. Yep. So, yeah. I have, I think, 3 more fights to show you. Got to get the degen. At this point, I do still have Impact Purge, so it should be fun. And my first special attack will come very, very quickly because he's Colossus. And I'll nullify all his armors. So, it's minor aspect of Nightmares. Yep, here we go with the heavy. Tons of power. I intercept, even though you're not necessarily, or not intercept, I interrupt my heavy because I was getting a lot of power, and I wanted to kind of make sure I didn't overflow a little bit. So here, do I just finish it? Yeah, okay. And then I can do a 1-hit. Oh, okay, just special intercept. Fair enough. Then I can do a 1-hit. I really don't care about Nerves of Steel. I'm kind of just ignoring it. Oh, I'm re-upping, and then I'm going to, interesting. Okay, this is not what I thought I was doing. Okay, that makes sense. So I put that up, and then I'm going to go from Reverberation straight into it. Okay. There we go, special 2. Tons of armor, so obviously it doesn't hit very hard. But yeah, just really fun, and you can see tons of special attacks, and you'll also notice how much power I'm getting. Like, I'm really not parrying between the amount of power that I'm getting and the amount of special attacks I'm able to throw, and also the ability to heavy chain into or combo into a heavy attack. You give the opponent so much power. That's nice, even with 10 armors. You give the opponent so much power that you really don't have to do all that much parrying, which makes her really nice for incursions. You can kind of just bait out special 1s, throw your specials, and pretty much only parry a handful of times per fight, like probably like 2-3 times max. So yeah. Here I do the 2-hit into special 1, then I want to do the 1-hit into special 1. But you can look, like, I'm just throwing my special 1, throwing my heavies, doing whatever, and I'm just baiting power. Like, it's just the freest openings. I don't have to block, I don't do anything. Look, another free opening. And then I can go from, I wonder what I do here. Do I just go for the Reverberation mode? Yep. So yeah, literally just like not even really blocking at all. That one was a pretty weak special too. Because I can bait this out, then I can heavy, and we're chilling again. So really, really sustainable in terms of not really having to block all that much. Oh man, he does not want to throw a special attack. I also like her dash back. It's kind of cool. All right. Finally, he throws it. Took quite a while. Buffcorn gives me a regen as a apology, I suppose. And yeah, so that's the Colossus fight pretty much done. I don't know, just a little bit of a different thing. You're not hitting as hard there, but yeah, just really not blocking either. So it's very safe and controlled for the most part. Here's the last zone of Sector 7. Well, not the last zone, but the last one that anyone in their right mind would do. And yeah, it's also, oh, ooh, goodness gracious, I forgot that happened. Yeah, that's not the way you want to start a fight at all. That sucked. There I do the special intercept into the head. That was clean for the power conservation. I like it. I wonder if I have time to 2-hit. I probably don't. I can just 2-hit straight into special 2. Yeah, there we go. And look at this regen. A little bit of that was adrenaline, I believe, but still pretty good there. There we go with the special. And I also picked up perpetual offense in the last room, which means I'm going to be hitting a lot harder. So I missed a parry, which is always super cool. Just kind of cycling and re-upping my dimensions, and then I can do a 2-hit into special 2. And I think I do get a fair bit of healing from here. Not bad, 12%. And yeah, so Chavez is just pretty fun. There we go. Am I going to throw a special 1 here? 1 hit into special 1 maybe? Oh, or no hits, that also works. Okay, got it. Yeah, that is pretty much the fight. So yeah, definitely did not start well, but yeah, she's really fun. You can see how I really didn't block all that much in that fight. Even when I was taking combos, I didn't even try to block. But yeah, so you can definitely see how she kind of like goes through a fight with lots of special attacks, lots of punishing other special attacks, lots of power on both sides. Here it's arms race, and so if I could get the defender a bar of power, that would be kind of cool. What am I pausing for? Oh, right. I'm just making sure that I'm looking at the Fury potency. All right. Get a little intercept, heavy attack, MD feeds me. There we go. Now I probably want to do the 2-hit heavy, unless I get way too much power. I don't, so it's fine. There we go. That regen buff is really pretty free in terms of like, I mean, like, it's just free power. It really is. There we go. 1 hit into special 2. Look at that damage. Very solid, no crits, and it still did probably in almost 60k, not in excess of 60k. No looping. Okay, I thought I was going to loop that to special 1. There we go. That's perfect. And then I can throw the special. And very, very nice last crit there. So yeah, that's the showcase. Just a little mini America Chavez. Thank you for watching.